Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a very fun and exciting layout. So for this layout, you will have seen the sketch that I am using, and it is from Laura, the amazing designer over at Stuck Sketches. So for this layout, I thought it would be fun to use circles as my flowers instead of using flowers. With my boys, I don't do a whole lot of floral layouts in the first place, but I had this particular story to tell of Brennan with this huge Texas-sized donut. So I thought that would be perfect. I found this old paper from a Dear Lizzie collection. I can't remember which collection it is. I think it was the one right before documentary. I can't remember though. But I had this this little 4x6 card that was on the, I think it was the B side, and so I'm just cutting out the donuts, and then I'm going to cut out this word sweet, and that is just going to be a little embellishment on my layout. So I'm going to cut that out, and then also there is the branding strip has donuts all up and down it, and I just thought using the donuts instead of flowers would be the perfect touch to this layout. When I took these photos, I knew that this was going to be a fun story to tell, and when I saw this sketch, I just immediately knew that this would be perfect. So the story behind these, there's two photos, and I have them cut down to 3x4s. We live about 2 blocks away from the park, and our city does, I don't remember what it's called, but they make businesses around town will hide rocks that they've decorated, and the boys, it was Tinian and Brennan, were playing at the park, and they found a rock, and I'm trying to remember what it looked like. I think it looked like a potato. I can't remember. I took a picture of it, and I'm going to scrapbook that on a different page. But they found a rock, and it looked kind of like a potato, and we live in Idaho, so that's kind of fitting, right? And so they brought it to me, and they were like, "Mom, look at this." And on the underneath of it, it said, "Bring this to this donut shop, and we'll give you a free Texas donut." And we were like, "What is a Texas donut?" So we went and got it, and it is a huge honkin' donut. It was the size of like 2 of Brennan's heads. It was huge. And we went, I think this was back in May this happened that they found it. So we went one morning before school, and they got to decorate their donut and everything. And I'll be sure to put a picture of the donut or of the rock towards the end of the video so that you know kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, so that is the story of this layout. You can see the donut to the right. I took a picture of the donut. So the right side of the donut has, let's see, I think it was chocolate frosting and then chocolate chips, and the other side just has chocolate frosting and sprinkles, I think. So Tinian got one side and Brennan got the other side. Okay, sorry, that was a long explanation, but now you can see that I have everything all cut out and set up the way that I want it. I was considering, oh my goodness, my kids are having a party upstairs. I apologize. I hope you can't hear all that craziness going on. At first, I had thought about using paper from Dear Lizzie, but I didn't really like the way that looked with the triangles, so I decided to cut in half this corrugated mint paper, and it is just so pretty. I absolutely love this color, if I can talk. And it just went really well. The color of the blue in the donuts is a little bit more bluer than the mint, but I actually kind of liked that because then the blue stood out and stood apart from the mint. So I really love that I used that corrugated mint paper. Okay, so now you can see I put the branding strip there in between the 2 papers as kind of like a border. And now I'm going to start embellishing. I am going to use a bunch of stuff from the, what collection is this? Craft Market collection, which has and probably always will be one of my all-time absolute favorite lines. So that camera is from the Craft Market collection, and then also that little label that says May on it. This little round layered embellishment that says The Perfect Day, and this cute little favorite memories circle embellishment is also from that collection. So now you can see I'm just kind of putting things around along that line, that diagonal line going from the bottom to the top. And those two circle papers are actually also papers from the Craft Market collection. So I'm just embellishing and having so much fun. I'm going to start gluing things down, and some of these things that are hanging over the edge in the middle are going to have to be popped up onto fun foam. I just buy the cheap pack at Walmart, and that's just because the corrugated paper is obviously a little bit thicker, and so I don't want everything falling over and getting bent and stuff. So I am going to pop a few of these embellishments and the photos up onto some foam. I'm not going to make you watch all of that. I think I'm going to do that here. So there, I pull out just a small sheet of my foam, and I'm going to start backing my photos. And then I will come back and they will all be done. The magic of editing software, right? It's awesome. So here you can see I'm just still playing around with the placement of things, and pretty much this is how my layout is going to stay. I did kind of contemplate whether I wanted that little favorite memories ephemera piece to be on top of the photo or underneath, and it just covered up too much of Brennan's face and body on top of the photo. So I decided to glue it underneath, and I think I'm going to spend the rest of this layout pretty much gluing. I think I must be talking. I think I must have done this layout while I was talking with Hannah, because you can see I'm like moving my hands all weird and stuff. I am an animated talker. Like if I'm talking on the phone or, you know, through Messenger or anything like that, I use my hands to talk. So I apologize about that if that bothers you. Here I'm just gluing down that cute little donut. I think the donuts from this collection are just my favorite. I loved it. But I don't know why. I think my taste since I started scrapbooking has changed a lot in the last like 3 or 4 years since I've started paper scrapbooking again. So I think when this collection came out, I didn't really like the collection, but you know, now that it's been out for what, 2 years? I don't even remember when it came out. Now, of course, is when I'm like, oh, that would be so cute to scrap with. Okay, let's see, what else am I doing? Yeah, I'm just gluing everything down. I'm using some puffy stickers from the Craft Market collection, and I think that is pretty much it. I did forget to do the title. I did forget to record myself making the title, so I will include photos at the end so you can see what the finished product looked like. And I am also going to use this What to Eat stamp, and I'm just going to stamp that in a couple spots on the layout, and then that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. This layout was just so much fun to make, and I'm excited. And good luck to all of the other ladies trying out for the Stuck Sketches design team. It will be fun to see who Laura chooses. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you again next time. Bye!